The first commitment to the environment that Yvon made was back in the very early 1970s when he still made mountain climbing equipment. That when you hammer those into the rock, then you take them out, it harms the rock. If a climb on a mountain is very popular with many people, then those pitons going in and out hundreds, even thousands of times make increasingly big holes in the crack. It's permanent damage to the rock. And Yvon saw this. Many of us saw this. But no one had a solution until Yvon helped develop a new type aluminum wedge.
We know what the problems of the world are, the planet, and we're destroying the planet. And we know we're destroying the planet. And the scientists are all telling us we're destroying the planet, and no one wants to do anything about it. And the really evil people, you know, the real conservatives, are refusing to admit that we're destroying the planet. And that drives me crazy. I only have this business because I'm very pessimistic about the future. And I use this business as a resource to do something about our problems. That's why my book is called Let My People Go Surfing, because if the surf comes up here, everybody leaves and goes surfing. So I don't care when people work, as long as the work gets done. And so there's no one standing over people saying do this, do that. We make sure that the children that come out of there are the best product of the company. Quality is the thing. It's what makes it unique. It's not a babysitting service. Children get very, very high quality education.
I think that first and foremost, like, and if you look at like the Patagonia mission statement, it's like first is build the best product, and second is cause no unnecessary environmental harm. So I think that still first and foremost, it needs to be the best product. So definitely both are really, really important. But I think that for each of those environmental solutions to a product, we have to make sure that it performs equally or better than the kind of the standard.
Yeah, Yvon Chouinard and I have both been working on dam removal for a long time, and it's just kind of one of those topics that's hard to explain to people why remove a dam. And so we were at a film festival, the Wild Scenic Film Festival. It's had a huge impact, especially in the last few years with making damnation. Well, ultimately it's just because, you know, Yvon and Melinda, they personally care a lot about the environment. All the employees at Patagonia care a lot about the environment. That's one of the main goals as well, is just to show that it doesn't need to all be about, like, you know, watershed groups working on a project. That business should be involved and should be helping fund those projects, and that's kind of the whole premise behind 1% for the planet too.
I think most of those companies, and in fact I don't know of any of our big competitors who give 1% of their sales to grassroots environmental organizations. The cumulative amount of our cash giving is, over $70 million over the life of the company. And so I think that that is what makes us part of what makes us a leader. I think what also makes us a leader is that we've been a founder of many important organizations.
Just in general, like living simply and consuming less. So now we really focus on the things that we can. We don't buy more food than we need, and then we also are really, really conscious about plastic pollution. That's one of the lessons that Patagonia has actually taught me. Like really looking deeper into where your products are coming from and what sort of cost that has on the environment. For me, I think my number one word when I think of Patagonia is inspiration. For life. Inspiration for life.
And if you go out this door right here and you look on the wall, it still says Friends of the Ventura River. That's the original sign that we put there in 1971. It's still there. That's why it's there. It's our memorial to this idea that we can support individuals and we can support we can support nonprofit groups that represent society to empower them to protect their environment. Several years ago, we ran an ad in many magazines, and there were different versions of it, but the one that I remember the most had a picture of some dolphins swimming in the ocean, jumping out of the water, and the headline said, "These are our shareholders." And I think that really represented the philosophy of our business. We're in the business to protect the planet. And those purposes are our shareholders. That's what we meant in that ad. Yeah.